Well, a fine good evening, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I'm in Burlington, Vermont today, and this is Lakeview Cemetery. I'm sure you recognize it. So I thought I would walk another section of it today, since I do love cemeteries. All right, so here we have looks like Robert, mother, father, I think that's Walter Bullock, and that's his father. Mother. No. Elizabeth M. Bullock, 1861 to 1938. I know that's hard to read, but I think now you can make that out. And the large stone here, Captain William S. Bullock, born April 10, 1830, died July 17, 1904. Catherine Mary Dunn, wife of William S. Bullock, died January 16, 1883, aged 44 years. It's quite the impressive stone. Anything on the back? Let's take a look-see. Nope, nothing at all. But I really stopped because I wanted to look at these monuments right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Don't see any writing on this side of that one. So let's get a little closer and see what we can see. Langshore. Helen G. Whitney, there's a C, wife of William J. Langshore, May 12, 1840, February 27, 1886. I should have just read it through. Should have read it through the viewfinder. It's so much easier to read. Beautiful beautiful grave monument, isn't it? No names around the rest of it, though. I wonder where Mr. Langshore is buried. Or maybe he's buried here and we just don't know it. This is Helen's monument, and headstone anyway. Huh, interesting. And if you want to water anything, there's the watering hole for that. Well, I wonder any relation to this one right here, given its proximity. I don't know. Let's take a look-see. Mary E. Green died May 13, 1874, aged 26 years. So young. See a few headstones right down here. You can see that frost heaves are doing their thing. Well, really doing their thing. We can see all sorts of stones and edges that are just tipping right over. Wow. Jacob Green died July 27, 1869, aged 47 years. His wife Rhoda Johnson died March 22, 1913, aged 87 years. Wow. And here's Rhoda right here. Here's Mary. I cannot read that one. I wonder if it's on the other side. This one here. I don't know, can you read it? I'm inclined to say there is writing on that side, but it's just not legible anymore. But we're walking around to see. Oh, here's Jacob right here. Mother and father, I think. No. Nope, not mother or father. But I don't know what they say. So, let's step inside. Oh, here we go. Maybe Wilhelmina and Minnie. Beautiful red granite though. And over here we can see this is an urn with a drape on it. Alright, well, let's take a bit of a walk. It's the temperature today, the high has been 42, and but it feels like 31 degrees. 32 degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 0 degrees Celsius. You can see the sun is setting. Isn't that beautiful? The sun is supposed to set in this area in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so. So, we'll just take a walk. Just wait. Once we get spring and summer, unless it's really hot, you won't hear a weather forecast any longer. And my goal is to record enough video so I don't have to go out in the winter and freeze body parts off. I'm wearing a glove, my down jacket, and my ear flap hat. In fact, let's see if you can see my ear flap hat. See? Ear flap hat. My jacket. And my glove. Anyhow. Let's take a look, see down here. This Allen monument is so big. Who is this person? I know it's not Ethan Allen. Different cemetery. Charles G. Sanders, 1881 to 1967. Just so you can see it better. And this is Josephine A. Sanders, 1878 to 1927. Well, he lived another 40 years after she died. Holy cow. Well, I guess that's a separate, given there's an S there, I guess that's a separate plot. Alright, so who is Allen? 1st Corps, 3rd Division, Army of the Potomac. Something, 13th Vermont, maybe? Gettysburg. What else does it tell us? Nothing on this side. Oh, here we go, on the back. Heman Wood Allen, born in Westford, Vermont, April 3, 1844, died in Burlington, Vermont. June 6, 1915, enlisted from Westford, Vermont. August 23, 1862, Company A, in his 13th Vermont Volunteers. Mustered into U.S. service October 10, 1862. 3rd Brigade, 3rd Division, 1st Corps, Army of the Potomac. Mustered out July 21, 1863. Engagements: Fairfax Courthouse, Virginia, December 28, 1862. Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, 1863. There are so many men buried here who served during the U.S. Civil War, including at least 2 generals. Well, I think 3 generals, actually. General William Wells and General George Garrison Stannard. In fact, I have 3 separate videos on General Wells alone. Let's see. Nothing on this side either. Alright, well, we have the wife of Edward Allen buried right here. If you want to see my photographs, Instagram and Facebook, Traveling for History. Louise Spullock, 1889-1909. Wow, 19 or 20 years old, so young. This person was born in Germany with a doctor of philosophy. Well, not born with that, but he or she, I'll figure out in a moment if it's a man or woman. This person is the wife of B.J. Heineberg. Gee, there's a Heineberg Road and a Heineberg Bridge. I wonder if it's the same Heineberg. It's a fairly unusual name. Sostman Heineberg, 1800 to 1851. Such an interesting name. Charlotte Seymour, 1824 to 1874. Dr. B.J. Heineberg, 1809 to 1878. And who are these folks over here? Heman W. Allen, the man whose biography I read in the back. 1844-1915. Juliet W. Keeler, 1847-1906. Jenny D. Dodds, 1845-1875, about 29 or 30. I think these are the only people associated with this grave, because their headstones essentially look alike. I think this is a different family here completely. Let's see what this monument is right here. William B. Jennings of Buffalo, New York. Born December 4, 1844. Died August 10, 1885. His wife, Carrie E. Martin. Born March 22, 1842. Died September 24, 1900. Back up a bit. Who else is this on here? Anyone? No one on that side. And no one on this side. Pretty sure there's no one on the back as well. Nope. Alright. Well, we see likely a veteran here. Mims is the name. Winford Archibald Soule, August 17, 1903 to September 3, 1904. Oh, child. Not even a toddler. Oh, no, it would be, well, a year old. Gosh, it's terrible. Really just terrible. Yep, Winford. Colonel John All right, well, I paused that so I could have time to get the moss off of there. This is Colonel John Mims, 1st Vermont Infantry, 1851-1930. And then his wife, Leonora Huntington, 1857-1935. So she died pretty close to, born and died close to his timing as well. Kind of interesting that these stones, some of them have writing on the backs of them. Do you find that interesting too? Let's see. And then who's over here? I'm guessing this could be all of them, given this is a raised, see how this is like a raised plot? So the family plot. George Sumner Wright. Born, looks like 1810, died 1870. Wife, Mary Frost Smith. Born 1915, died 1980, what does that say, 1982? 89? What does that say? Oh, 1815, sorry, it's 1900. Egads. Anyone else listed on here? Nothing on the side. And, oh yeah, George S. Wright, born 1847, died 1911. Looks like the last name is Park. Died in 1951. Charles G. Winslow, 1871 to 1944. Ella B. Winslow, 1875 to 1972. Wow. Good for her for living that long. 87? No, 97? 96 or 97. Holy cow, I hope she was in good health. So who are these others over here? Alpheus Robbins. Born September 14, 1801, died October 29, 18... I cannot read that. Let's see. If I zoom in. 1850 it looks like. Wow. Who else? Looks like last name is Whaler. Hard to say. Beebe is the last name here. 1842 to 1918. Emma Beebe, 1851 to 1930. Instinct is suggesting that this was a child. I think that's George. I think the name is George on this. No, maybe not. So hard to tell. But it certainly has moved on its base. GSW, so this is George Wright. I don't know who this is. And I'm not sure who that is. That could be another George Wright. We might have time for this one as well. So let's go take a look, see. Another raised bed, so we can see for that one over there that frost heaves are doing their thing. We can see this grave headstone has fallen backwards. Sophia B. Isn't that a gorgeous red granite grave monument? Wow. With the urn at the top. Florence S. Blodgett. Eva L. Blodgett. John C. Blodgett. 10 months. Calvin B. Blodgett. 6 months. Honorable Calvin Blodgett. I guess he was a judge. October 19, 1873, age 76 years. Luthera Bissell, his wife. June 28, 1885, 86 years. Wow. Strong genes in that family. Let's see. Calvin Henry Blodgett, 92 years. Bet Mandana G. Moody, wife of Calvin Henry Blodgett, 21 years. Julia A. Jenness, wife of Calvin H. Blodgett, 33 years. Everline P. Bill, wife of Calvin H. Blodgett, 53 years. Wow, he outlived quite a few of his wives. And no one's on this side. Wow. Well, let's do the walk around. So, isn't that lovely? Steps are right here as well. And so Calvin Henry Blodgett. sure. I think this is Everleen. Again, I'm not sure. And not sure. Let's go and look at the front of this. Another one of those things you can fill your watering can. That is really lovely, I have to say. What do you think? You think that's lovely? I do. Well, I just said it. But it's just, it's right on one of the paths, so it's easy to get to. I've driven by it Lord knows how many times. This area is for another day. We're just about out of sunshine. For a day that called for rain, it didn't rain today, that I'm aware of. It sprinkled a bit before I got here. Henderson. I'm so surprised there's not some monument in the center here, right? Anyway, this is Patricia and I am traveling for history. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. 148 people so far. Woohoo! Yay! It's free, don't you know, to subscribe. Once you click on the notifications bell, you'll be notified each and every time I upload a brand spanking shiny new video. Just for you. And as of April 3, 2022, that is still every day of the week. So, until we meet again, though, you have a great evening. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it.